Alright, I'm working more on the go-kart today. As you can see, I did a little bit on the steering here. I added this washer here that's actually welded to the frame, so that will act as my, that'll keep it from going in or out. I need to grind off this weld though, because that causes it to bind. So I'm going to do that next. But, in the meantime, I have created a steering wheel out of the leftover parts from a lawnmower handle, the same as the steering shaft. Sorry, my helmet's falling down. And I just welded a piece of flat stock on there, and that I'll drill 2 holes in, and that'll bolt to there, like so. And I think that should work really well. I still have the original bolts from the lawnmower handle, so that should work really well. It's got a nice large grip. Nice, even with a welding glove. So, yeah, that'll work really well. Yeah, I need to grind off those welds. I need to finalize this weld as well. I just haven't done that. It's because I welded this actually last night after I did the video, and I didn't want to continue doing that. So, anyway, yeah, as you can see, I've got full steering this way, but it binds right there, down here, and then turning this way, and I want it to be able to hit this. You know, I have it till there. That's where it binds the other way, and I'm not going to go that far. So, yeah. So that's what I'm doing right now. I got my shop kind of rearranged. The tools were over here. Now I got these spare parts over here. I got the light sitting over there now. The cord kind of goes up over the door, or on there, and then down there, and I've got this shelf system. That's where I set my welder and my toolkit, and then some other tools over there behind the welder. And this way I can easily open up this and check my my tension and my wire and everything like that. I can also easily access this. And these cords, when not in use, can be wrapped up on this. So this setup works really well. So yeah, stay tuned. Alright, so I just got done welding this. So you can see the smoke coming off of there. I wasn't going to weld it at first, but I realized that these bolts down here are different sizes and don't fit either of those holes that are already on the steering shaft. Came with those bolts, but for some reason it doesn't fit. So instead I just kind of lined it up by eye, which it's a little off this way. It's kind of like, but it's pretty good. And I just put a few lines of weld on there. I need to knock off the slag, but I also grinded that away, so I now have full steering. Well, that's not good. That was my ground clamp. But anyway, I have full steering like this. It doesn't bind at all because I ground away that weld. It squeaks a little bit. I'll probably have to put some WD-40 or something on it. But as of right now, I have the full steering that it would normally be. So yeah, I'm very happy. Now, I also re-drilled these holes here because they were a little small. But now they can fit this rod through there. I can do this and hold the camera and catch it on film. My helmet's falling. There we go. So, now the next thing to do is to connect that with the steering shaft. So stay tuned for that. One of these times I'm going to record myself welding. I haven't yet though, just because a lot of it has just been very stressful, and like I have to clamp it in just a certain way to get it to stay there. But anyway, so yeah, I think I'm going to reattach the wheels, and then I'm going to clamp these down somehow so they stay straight, and then move the steering wheel so it's, you know, perfectly straight. And then we'll attach the tie rods. So stay tuned. Okay, so I just got done welding. I put on the tie rods. They're on there. I put on, that's it, I added in this bolt. And that bolt is just to resemble this side, just so I have a limitation of where this will stop, as I do on that side. So the steering spindle stops right there. For some reason, I'm not really sure why, it makes a much sharper turn on right turns than it does left turns. Maybe someone can explain this to me. Maybe there's something wrong with my geometry in the tie rods. I don't know. But just watch that wheel. Okay, so we've got about, I don't know, maybe like 30 degrees. And then right turn, we've got probably a good 50. So it makes a much sharper turn on right turns than left turns, which, you know, is in both wheels. I thought maybe that like an Ackerman angle kind of thing was happening, and I think it's a little better in this one. I think it's a little, the left turn is a little sharper in this one, but even so, it's just strange. But you know, anyway, I don't really care, to be honest. I've got still a good amount of clearance on the bottom, even though those do go, well, on this side of there it's actually pretty much even, but on this side it's lower than the bracket. So if I do hit anything too high, it's gonna bend that first, which is kind of a problem, but whatever. I mean, this wasn't very cheap. This entire tie rod thing was $5, so pfft, I can get another one. So yeah, I'm very happy with that. I have to knock off the slag on a bunch of these welds, but yeah, so far it's working well. I'm not really sure. I tried to record a video of me welding that little like bit on there just so it doesn't come out of the spindle, and I don't know if I'm actually gonna post that in the video because it was not a good attempt. It ended pretty badly. So yeah, I don't think I'll put that in there. But otherwise, we got the front end done and the seat. You know, we got the seat all done. We got a good amount of steering on there, and it's a little hard to turn it from the wheels, but if I were to turn it from here, it's really quite easy actually. It just squeaks a little bit, which is no problem. I can oil that up or grease it up or whatever. But I like the look of it. It's got a nice meaty grip. Like, look at my hand compared to it. I mean, I could place both my hands on that same handle. So it's really big, thick grip. You know, it's in the correct spot in comparison to the back of the seat being about here. So yeah, now we just have the back of the seat to weld, and then we'll be on our way. Problem is, I don't have shocks to connect the back of the seat to the back, and I don't have springs for here. Yeah, oh yeah, that's the other thing. That's why I made these so low, is so when I go like this, when these come up, they clearance that metal piece. I didn't want those colliding, and then all of a sudden I've got steering binding issues as if I hit a bump or something, you know. So I think that's gonna be it for me tonight. I don't know. Part of me kind of wants to do more, but at the same time, I don't know if I can. How about this? I'm gonna take it down off the stand. I'm gonna put it down on the ground. And I'm gonna sit right about here and make sure that this is in the right spot. That's what we'll do. Alright. Stay tuned. Okay, so I got this piece of plywood sitting on here. I got it sitting on the ground. That's actually at the bottom of... That's like bottoming out the suspension right there, because I don't have any springs right now. So, still got a good amount of clearance. Maybe like 4 inches of clearance. Even with bottoming out the suspension. So that's awesome. Now, let me see if I can get... Alright, so, cable's falling, hold on. There we go. So, if I go ahead and sit down in this, which I'm not really sure exactly how to mount this without knocking it over. Yes. Success. You can see I fit very nicely in it. The arms are right at the steering wheel. Very easy. It's actually a little high, but that's okay. I'll still drive with it. Can steer. Like that, it's moving me right. It's moving me left every time I turn right. But anyway, can steer real easy. Awesome. Gas, brake, sweet. This will work well. And then even with me sitting here, there's still plenty of room. Like if I'm put something here, I'll put this little piece of whatever the heck right at my, well, right like 3 inches off my hip. And there's still plenty of room for the passenger to sit with, again, about 2 or 3 inches off of his hip. And he can sit very comfortably here. So, that's it for now. Thanks for watching again. I'm very, very happy. It's Monday night now, so I'm very happy with this. I think I'm going to get my friend over here and show him and see what he thinks. I think I actually might be able to use this very piece for the seat, though it's covered in oil and grease and crap. I think I want to get a new one, but you know, that's the size at least. And then just imagine the back of the seat there. Okay, so thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in the next one.